right? I've got two different seat cushions here. I've got the structured version. It's got a high seat. It's got a back that's relatively pitched forward. Now, look where I'm at. It's a totally different sit.
Buying a couch online can be a very daunting process. You can certainly get a lot of context from product images, reviews, and even images of it in people's homes. There's only one thing you really can't do, which is sit in it. There's a brand called Made Right California that is tackling this issue head on, and their founder has come up with a very interesting concept to help remedy this issue. It's called a SitFit. What is a SitFit? Well, you're about to find out. This is Edgar. He has an extensive industry background that spans almost 30 years in the couch industry. He's worked for top name brands as a sofa designer and started his own successful brand, which he grew tremendously and sold a few years ago.
I think we, as sofa guys, right? We all were trying to make the experience not suck.
Now he's back on the scene with Made Right California, whose mission is to simply do what the name suggests, which is to make sofas the right way.
My focus on this new company, Made Right, is to put the best quality materials under the hood that I possibly can. From a pure science standpoint, the better those materials are, the longer they will last.
Now, another way that you're helping people find the best couch for them is by doing this SitFit experience, where you literally, just like we're doing now, will personally get on a Zoom with customers and we'll ask them a series of questions and talk them through the process.
You take two sofas that look similar in design. Article.com, Crate and Barrel, Room and Board, Made Right. We all have a sofa that if you look at the image, it looks exactly the same, if not very similar. But what people forgot about in that process, how does a sofa fit and feel, right? Not just soft and cozy, firm and upright, not just those things, but how does it fit our bodies? I see you sitting on a sofa there. That sofa is going to need replacement. Probably doesn't have the best foam on it anyway. Let's get you into a good quality high-end sofa. So let me ask you a couple questions. Do you want to play along?
Let's go. Let's do this.
How tall are you?
5 feet, 11 inches,
Okay.
without my shoes on, and I promise.
How much do you weigh?
Well, that's a little private, Edgar. I don't know.
Approximately. You don't got to give me exact numbers. Is this sofa just for you? Do you have a partner?
I do have a girlfriend.
And roughly, what does she weigh?
Well, I'm sorry in advance, Catherine, for revealing this to the world.
It plays a really significant role. I promise I'll let you in on the secret in a minute. What's its use? How cozy do you want to be on that sofa? If you were going to name a retailer that you identified with most on a design perspective, right? Who would that be?
After taking a deep dive into all my personal preferences, Edgar was now ready to guide me in the right direction towards my new couch. We were looking for something comfortable enough to curl up in, but also something where I could keep my feet on the floor and keep my eyes open.
We're building what I would call a conversational sofa. So this is our Venice sofa. It's got a relatively low seat height. I am relatively upright. It's a cozy sofa. You'd probably sit a little bit up higher, and so will she. So this will be more of a conversational feel for the two of you. I'm sitting in what we call our structured cushion. It's got a layer of foam all the way around. It's got a spring on the inside. You know what I love is those puffy toilet seats. You ever seen those ones? Those vinyl ones that are like really, you sit on it, it goes, psh, those are the best. Yeah, right. I've got two different seat cushions here. I've got the structured version. It's got a high seat. It's got a back that's relatively pitched forward. Now, look where I'm at. It's a totally different sit.
After going through the SitFit experience, I was actually incredibly surprised at the level of nuance and detail that we got into. I always had a sense of what I liked most about couches and how they feel, but this really helped me needle in on the specific things about my sitting experience that I wanted to focus on. So if you're looking for a new couch right now, and you want to have an easygoing and authentic expert taking you through the process of figuring out which couch is best for you, book yourself a SitFit with Edgar. Grab a glass of wine, get your camera ready, and spend 30 minutes learning a thing or two about what kind of couch fits you best, straight from the expert himself. Are you buying a new couch and want the inside scoop? Subscribe to our channel below so you don't miss any of the info that you need to know.